You could be my only star. You could be the moonlight. 이대로 우리 영원하자 forever.
Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a Q&A, and I haven't done one of these in a long time, probably in almost a year. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send me some questions, and I've done this a couple times. I just never got around to filming. So this time I did it for real, and I posted a little selfie and you guys asked me some questions. But anyway, if you haven't already, please click the like button, give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on all my social media so you guys will be notified on when I do these kinds of videos. On my Instagram is usually where I asked for questions for Q&As, but just add me on Snap, follow me on Twitter, just because there's fun stuff on there. And anyway, we're just gonna get started. Question number 1 is from Lizel, and she asked, favorite Starbucks order at the moment? Love you, Lisa X. Love you too. And my current Starbucks order is either a pink drink or an iced coffee with cream and sugar, just a little bit like the regular amount of cream and sugar. But if I'm feeling a throwback, then I'll get a frappuccino, like a regular coffee frap. And I got this question a lot, but DuskyRose_X asked this first, and the question is, what is your dream job? My dream job is to be the CEO, or like, you know, the boss lady of a brand, and I'd love to have my own clothing line or makeup line, but that's gonna take a ton of work. So if that doesn't work out, then I'd love to work in the business field at all in fashion and beauty, mainly a marketer, but media always changes and there's new trends and stuff like that, so it's a risky field. So I don't know yet, but that's the main goal at the moment. And I'm sorry if I go out of focus or whatever. I'm using like I'm using the lens with a fixed zoom. So the next question comes from Angela Tran, and she asked, can you drive yet? And your girl has her permit, but I haven't driven in a good maybe like 3 months, so I might have forgotten, who knows. But I can get my license in September, but you know, since I haven't been driving, who the heck is gonna let me get my license, right? So from Win or Wing Iki, I think that's how you pronounce the username. She asked favorite boba flavor, and your girl loves boba. If you don't know that I like boba, I don't know where you've been, because literally boba is always on my Snapchat or always on my Instagram, and I'm always tweeting about it because I love boba so much, and ever since it got a little more accessible to me, I get it all the time. I mainly get my boba from Kung Fu Tea because that's like the only good like boba place near me basically. And I usually get a honey milk tea, regular milk tea, or I actually just tried the honey green tea with bubbles, and I freaking love that too. So that's what I usually get. I've gotten taro a couple times and stuff like that, but mainly I always go back to honey milk tea or milk tea. It's just so good. I love it so much, and I had it yesterday. I'm going through withdrawals because I need it. Oh my god. From Oh My GT, the question is, how do you stay fit / maintain a good body? I just have a fast metabolism, so even if I do eat a lot, I don't gain too much, and if I do, it just loses like the next day or whatever. I range from like 109 to like 115, like around there. I never really go too low or too high. I mean, like, that's a good range, and my BMI is like right on the dot, so yeah, I just have a fast metabolism, I think, because I don't work out too often at all really, but if I do, then I do some Pilates, and I'll link some of my favorite workouts down below that I do. I used to run a lot, but that causes me a lot of back pain right now, so I haven't ran in a while, but I used to do a lot of cardio. But yeah, I'm just naturally small, which isn't a good thing either, because sometimes I look really sickly and I really wish I could be thick, but your girl really can't. It just doesn't work out. So yeah. Eric Cansanchez? I don't know how to say that. The question is 5 dramas you would recommend. So let's just, off the top of my head, I recommend Dr. Stranger, Descendants of the Sun, High School of On, Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-ju, and Suspicious Partner. Those are the 5 I can think about right now, like right on the dot, that I would recommend to anyone to watch, because those are so good. But I can make a whole list of like 100, honestly. Oh, I'm gonna throw in a bonus. Watch Blood, because Blood is just, I love that drama. Like, if you want a little hint of like vampire life in there, like That is it. Like, if you don't want to watch any like freaking Vampire Diaries, watch Blood, because Blood is it. It is it. The next question comes from TFXO_Cindy23, and she asked, if you can travel to one place, where would you like to travel to? Okay, I would love to travel to Asia. Definitely go back to Vietnam because Vietnam's homeland, but then I'd like to just tour around Southeast Asia a lot, and then of course go to like China, Korea, just East Asia. I really want to go to East Asia, but I can't choose like one specific country because of course I want to go back to Vietnam to visit family and just like soak in the culture, and just be more immersed into my own culture. But then again, I want to travel and see other things. I want to see Singapore, Thailand, Philippines. I want to go to Taiwan, China, Hong Kong, or like, you know, whatever. Korea, Japan. I just want to go everywhere. The next question comes from THXNH. I think that's supposed to say 10. And she asked, what's a skill you wish you had? And I really wish I could play a sport. Like, or actually I wish I continued martial arts because I used to do taekwondo when I was like 4 years old in preschool. My parents mainly put me in it so I can get some daycare. But I really wish I continued that because I would love to kick someone's ass. Like, honestly, that'd be so much fun. Man, if only I continued. I was a yellow belt, almost orange, and I quit. Like, or actually my parents took me out of it. Like, come on, I could have been black belt. Or if you're just going with someone with like a regular skill, then I would love to be able to play soccer because I like soccer players. Watching soccer is fun. At school, I don't really watch a team, you know what I mean? But yeah, I really wish I played, but I don't. I don't feel like it either, so yeah. From Justine Lynn, she asked, if you can pick any K-drama to be your actual life, which would you pick and why? So your girl loves her life despite so many obstacles. This is really hard because then I'm not gonna filter through all the dramas I've already watched. I mean, Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-joo was like just an ideal. It was so good, and I loved how like average it was, like, you know, like an average people's life kind of K-drama, nothing too like va va voom. But I would also love to be living in Who Are You School 2015. I think that was the drama I loved. And I would love to have like a best, like I would want to be the female lead, like live her life. In a way, it's like horrible to live her life because I totally forgot the storyline, but it was like something very emotionally painful. But you would have a really cute boyfriend that's so supportive and a really cute best friend, and like the school uniform is also pretty nice, and it's just like, I don't know, and her bedroom was really pretty. I'm thinking about the materialistic things, but like honestly, it was such a like a good drama with a nice ending, and it'd be fun to live in. I think it'd be cool. The next question comes from Gianna XOX, and she asked, when you're feeling down, what do you do to cheer yourself up? Much love, XOXO. Love you too. And I think when I'm down, I just like to give myself some me time, or just like chill and detox. So what I do is, number one, take a shower, a nice shower, whatever you want to do, cold or hot, doesn't matter, whatever you're feeling, just do it. Of course, wash my hair, give myself a nice lather, head massage, everything like that. And then after I get out of the shower, I do a nice skincare routine. Like I just want to like pamper a little bit, or just like in my mind, everything in my life is like going wrong, but then at least I just took a shower, I'm clean, my face is gonna be good, acne is gonna go away, and it's a little thing checked off my list, so then that's fine. And then after that, I detox my mind. And to do that, I usually either read a inspirational kind of book or a poem book. I love Milk and Honey. It's a little emotional, but it's really, really good. Or I read anything that's good for the mind, like anything intellectual, I guess, or like an interactive book, and I'll link my few favorites down below for you guys to see. But if I'm not feeling a book, then I do start a new drama, a brand new one, not one that I'm continuing, or a new show on Netflix, or watch a movie or something like that, so then I'm focused on the movie and not so much on my life. So then I detox a little bit. I lay on my bed because I do have slight scoliosis, so it gets uncomfortable if I sit on my chair too long, and that's just uncomfortable. So I make myself comfortable on my bed to make sure I'm just like chill, relaxed. But I really only ever do this if I'm feeling down on a good day, like on a free kind of day, because if I know I have a ton of responsibilities, sitting down and relaxing will only stress me out a little more. So if it's a day that's super busy and I feel down, I'm gonna try to be as productive as possible, so that I know that even though I'm feeling down, there's a purpose to me because I'm doing something right now to check off a list which will help X thing. So, you know, yeah, it's all just a process. I honestly don't know how to answer that in a good, straightforward way, but that's that. Yeah. Or I just cake on my face, like do a really good makeup look. That usually cheers me up like a little bit. Like a little bit. It doesn't do too much, but I mean, at least I look okay. At least I don't look like a wreck, you know? I would love to know what you guys do to cheer yourself up, so do leave your responses down below in the comment section, so we can share with each other our positive activities and uplifting things, because we all need a little boost of what to do and how to do it. So yeah. The next question is from Angeli01. And the question is, how do you feel about Asian representation in American media? Do you believe that all the stereotypes placed on Asians to be true? Well, second question, definitely not. All the stereotypes are called stereotypes for a reason, because they are stereotypes. We all come from different places in the world, different places in America, so we're like grown up differently, like we were raised differently, and sometimes we get a feel of a different style, and there's a ton of different kinds of Asian, like types of Asian people. How I feel about Asian representation in American media, I feel like it's a little lost. People really whitewash things like Death Note. That's a letdown. That's such a letdown. I wish there was more Asian representation in American media, because people always think of Asians as like the not so fun jobs, but if I saw more Asian American actors in movies and stuff like that in Hollywood, I would be so stoked. Honestly, I want my kids to watch movies with Asian Americans in it, because they're Asian, they're gonna be Asian because I'm freaking Asian, and I want them to see people who look like them and have people to look up to, because when I was growing up, all I saw on TV was white people, actually, like pretty much just white people, and I couldn't connect because, you know, I don't look like them, and it was kind of hard. I kind of had to realize that I'm not white, I'm Asian, so that's why I look the way I am, and I realized that it'll get there. I think I have hope that we will show the industry that we can do so much and offer so much talent. So yeah, in the future I definitely see a huge prosper in Asian American in American media. I don't know what I just said. Who knows? Who knows? The next question comes from Wing, and she asked, what's your height and what's your favorite store to shop for clothing? So I'm 5'4". I got that question a lot, but since she asked two of the most asked questions in one, I just went with it. But I'm 5'4", and I have been since like 8th grade, I think. So, and my favorite store to shop for clothing at the moment, I really like Zara. In the past year, I bought a ton of stuff from Zara, and usually on sale or just regular price, because their things are really nice for the price point. Some of the things are crazy expensive and I don't buy those, but like things that have a good price and overall really good quality, I buy, and I've been loving everything I got from Zara, so I love Zara. Okay, I love this question, and this is from Starshipped, and she asked, she said, I would really be interested in knowing your thoughts on our current society. There's so much pressure for Asian Americans like myself to excel in school, to get into a top college, and to find a good job. Often I find that I disappoint myself and my family because I never feel that I'm good enough. If you go through the same thing, do you have any tips for me? I love you, Lisa, and thank you for being such a role model for me. You were so sweet. I love you guys too, or I love you too, and I love all of you guys. A lot of you guys have been saying that I'm a role model to you guys, and I don't know what I did for you guys to say that, but thank you so much. I love you guys, and I truly wish I can inspire in a better way. I don't know how to do that at the moment, but I'm glad you guys are taking my content and me being in media in a positive way. But in terms of disappointing yourself and disappointing your family, I know how that feels. I hate disappointing my family. That's like the one thing I don't want to do, because they've done so much for me. And I always want to do what's right, but I also want to follow my own happiness and passion, so it's a lot of conflicting emotions. Honestly, I think I need help or tips. I cannot give tips if I'm in a not so great state as well. But I mean, we're all young high school, middle school students going into college, preparing for college, or graduating from college, and we always want to do what's going to make our family proud, but you have to make yourself happy and proud first, because your happiness is your happiness. You only live once, so I think you should put yourself first sometimes. I know it might be hard, you have to defy a lot of things, but honestly, if I had the strength to do so, I would too as well. I would put my happiness before anyone else's, before my family's approval, and it'd be much easier to live my life, but because I care so much, I can't, but definitely I think if I was a little more headstrong, a little more independent in a way, I definitely go for my own happiness. I do things my way to do what's best for me, and that way I think I would be a little more focused and a little more carefree from all these external worries that I honestly don't need to worry about. So I don't know what I'm trying to say, but my tip is to put your happiness first and make yourself proud first, because if you always work for others, you're never gonna work for yourself, number one, and that's what's most important, because you have yourself in the end. Like, you only have yourself in the end. So yeah, I don't know. I know life seems like a competition right now, academically or whatever, or individually, because you have to compete with other individuals, but it's gonna be okay. You will get into a fine college. It doesn't need to be Harvard, Yale, Princeton. It doesn't need to be an Ivy League. Your state college it's good enough. A lot of acceptance rates for colleges, like state colleges, are like 40%, and if you get into that 40%, that's amazing. You did a good job. If you do the right path, if you think about your future carefully, if you choose a good career for you and that's also stable, you're gonna make you happy and you're gonna make your family proud at the same time. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be number one. It's okay to be number two or lower. Right now, I'm pretty sure I'm in like the top 20 of my class. I'm not 12 anymore, I'm pretty sure. So I mean, I'm okay with that. So yeah, just in the end, just make yourself proud, do the best you can to your ability, and it'll be okay. I know the pressure hurts and it's stressful, but you're barely halfway through your life, so it's okay. It's just a little bump, and then there'll be more issues later in life, but don't think about those. Just get through high school and you'll be fine. That was a long spiel, but yeah. The next question comes from Nayu_Matherin, I think. I'm sorry if I butchered that, but she asked, how do you stay motivated and have time to take care of yourself? I think you have a busy life, school, friends, YouTube, and family, but you shine every time I see your thing. So that's lovely that you think I shine every time I'm present on social media, but staying motivated and taking care of myself is definitely a hard thing to do, and I don't really take care of myself in the times where I don't feel motivated. But to keep myself motivated and take care of myself, I've learned to do that by the end of the school year. And how I stay motivated is I look at the finish line, like what is going to happen if I do this. I look at the positive outcome. Like when you finish a race, you're the winner, so you have to think of whatever you're going through and think of the finish line to see what good is going to come out of it. Because if you think about the negatives, you're never going to get anywhere. That's just fearing life, and you don't want to fear life. You got to live your life fearless, so then you can actually do things that you want to do. And to take care of myself, I mean, you know yourself best. You gotta like look yourself in the mirror and be like, do I feel good today? Do I feel healthy? Do I need to eat? Do I need to not eat so much junk right now or something like that? You just need to make sure you're eating right. Go to your pediatrician if you don't go to her, him, whatever, every 6 months to make sure your BMI is good, you're not underweight, overweight. It's just a good way to stay on track and make sure you keep yourself on track as well. I don't know how I take care of myself in a way, but like I just make sure I'm on track, and it keeps me motivated if I am. And if I'm on track physically, like taking care of myself, then I feel a little bit better. I always have to look forward. So it is a busy life, but I make sure I know what's gonna come out of it, what's good is gonna come out of it, and I stay motivated. Everything I'm doing now is gonna help me in the future. I like to think about it that way. Like, is this gonna help me later? Is this harming my life right now? Is this helping my life right now? And that's when I decide if it's good or not for me. And I just continue on. I look forward. I don't like to look back too much anymore. I've learned my lesson on looking back in the past, because like living in the past is just horrid. If you just bring up things that just made you sad before, it's just gonna make you sadder. So like, why would you do that? The next question is from Amy PHXNNG. I'm not sure what that's supposed to spell out, but she asked, are you doing the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program junior year? I am, and I'm low-key regretting it. So I did apply and I did get my seat, but I declined respectfully because it just didn't work with my path. There was too many things I needed to take, so many requirements that caused me to not take classes that I really wanted to. And I'm on the path of doing business, and I need to take business classes. I need to make sure I have room for business law, econ, stuff like that. IB didn't allow me to have that in my schedule, and too many things are 2-year requirements, and I couldn't have a half schedule my senior year, which I really want because I want to be able to have time to focus on my future, maybe take classes at a community college, get credits. I really want to do more with my life senior year. So because IB was so restricting in that, I had to decline respectfully, of course, because I know the program is amazing. It's really good for expanding your skills, your knowledge, thinking deeper into things, and also preparing yourself for the workload in college, because the workload they give you is crazy. But by the time you get into college, you're gonna be like so used to it that you're not even gonna care. So I know it's good, but the path I'm trying to go in is not that. So I declined, but I did consider it at one point. But yeah, it's not a bad program, of course. I've heard so many good things about it, mixed feelings about it, of course. But I think just taking AP classes and taking the classes I want, finishing out a business program I'm in, is the path I want to take in high school. So yeah. The next question comes from Mi-Jun Lee, and the question is, have you ever thought about plastic surgery? So this is a very controversial topic, of course, but my mom actually got her nose done. And I mean, I don't really hate it. I mean, I don't judge her for it. A lot of my aunts have gotten their noses done. I know people who have gotten their double eyelid done and jaw shaved. I mean, I think it's okay. If it's just something you want to enhance a little bit better, whatever makes you feel a little happier with yourself, because I know certain things, physical things, can cause someone to be so down. So I'm okay with a little bit of fixing, but if you're gonna like transform yourself into a Barbie, that's definitely not healthy. But if you're doing it in an okay way, I mean, like a nose job is just raising the bridge a little bit, which is okay. I'm not saying it's like the greatest thing for you, but I mean, it's fine if you want to change a little something. But yes, I have thought about plastic surgery. I mean, it's inevitable. I'm Asian, my mom has it, it's all around me, it's in the pop culture in the continent of Asia. So I'm actually thinking of getting a breast augmentation after senior year of high school. So then, like, because I'm waiting after high school because I feel like that's when my boobs will go to its fullest potential, and then I'll realize that they're the smallest tits in the whole entire world, and I want to have a little bit of cleavage and to fit into actually actual women tops. So I think I'll get a breast augmentation, but that's like the most I'll do. My mom, of course, told me about nose jobs because she's an Asian mom and she judges a little bit, and I don't really have a nose bridge, as you guys can see. It's very slopey, like it's just like a little kind of like whatever, but I'm fine with my nose. I don't really care. I have a double eyelid already. My chin's fine. I think I'm okay everywhere else but my boobs. The next question is from Lorraine.Pugosa_61, and she asked, do you like Sehun's new hairstyle? I don't like carrots. So what do you think my answer is? I prefer his darker hair, brown hair. Dark brown hair is like my favorite on him. But yeah. And I have to give a spotlight to _.g.g.s. She said, hi, this really isn't a question, but I wanted to let you know how proud I am because you woke up today knowing there's going to be hell to face, but I promise you that it will go away. Thank you for being someone who people can look up to, and being someone that can come to us when you're feeling down. Even if there's no explication, please know that us Lisanators will be there for you. I love you so much. This touched my heart so much when I read it. This just makes me realize how much of an impact a platform can have on you guys, or on people, on an audience, and I never realized how much I can impact someone before I've gotten closer to you guys, because I do have like a low-key Instagram. You can go ahead and try to find that, but I've been really into wanting to connect to you guys more than ever before. Honestly, I want everyone, my biggest wish in the world is for everyone to be happy and strive for the best. Never settle for less, because why the heck would you want less when you can have more? Like, why would you have one piece of chocolate when you can have two? This is to everyone. Please read this, because I'm proud of you guys for waking up, because a lot of you guys think that you're gonna go through hell and are gonna go through hell because of certain circumstances, but I'm so proud of you for waking up today. I'm so proud of you for living life, smiling at least once today. Please smile when you're watching this video, and I love you guys so much. That was probably a really long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video anyway. I always never know what I'm gonna go into or get into or answer when I'm going into these kind of videos, but thank you guys so much for submitting your questions. I'm sorry if I didn't get to them, and I got a lot of questions regarding my skincare routine, school, and what I do to edit my videos on my Instagram feed. So all those 3 or 4 ideas, I think, or whatever, are going to be separate videos. I'll be doing a back to school Q&A in August, and then I'll be doing a skincare routine soon as well, and also a how I edit my videos and Instagram feed in the near future. I'm not sure yet when I'm going to do those because those are always changing, but I will share with you guys my tips and tricks in the future. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, of course. Like this video, click the bell, and follow me on all my social medias so then you guys will be updated or up to date with my life, so you can connect. And that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, beauties!
Are you ready?